Hey y'all, Sybil back with a reading. We're gonna get right into it. The topic is babies, and I specified, or I was clarifying if we meant human babies or like a fur baby, because like this baby's covered in fur and there's two rabbits here. We're talking about actual babies. So, if you're getting this and it's really, I should have done the confirmation. Let me get the confirmation first before I start saying shit. So, with pretty much every reading that I do confirmation just to make sure that this reading is actually for you before you like start running to CVS to get a pregnancy test. And secondly, I do not give out any medical advice. Please do not make any major decisions based on this video. Thank you. So let's get into the confirmation here. Play. You might be a twin. Or twins might run in your family. I don't think these girls are twins, but that's what I was picking up right away. The father of the child may look similar to him or have kind of a similar aura. Kind of like tough, macho kind of vibe. That's what I'm getting. Let's get one from the middle. And I actually got this card twice. I was pulling some cards beforehand just to get a feel for it, and this card came up. Again, the magic card. There's a Pegasus, an owl, and a moon on here. If any of that iconography resonates with you, if you're someone who practices magic yourself, this might be for you. This reading might be for you. Now, let me read more into the present situation because I'm very curious what's going on presently. I'm thinking whoever is pregnant right now is not super aware or has it confirmed. That's what I'm getting right now. Just picking up off psychic source, okay? But let me read more into the information. And listen, on this channel, we are pro-choice. We are anti-orange over here, so. Anti-orange, man. Just letting it be known. Okay. I got the King of Swords here. I got a Knight of Coins. Ooh, this card also pulled up again. This pulled up when I was asking about if it was about animals or not. Interesting, it's showing up again. King of Swords, and let me just pull this card again. We got this Knight here, and we got this King of Swords. Look at that. So whoever the father of the child is, giving a Knight of Swords energy, I'm feeling like he's kind of an asshole. That's kind of what I'm getting here. A little bit aloof, quick temper. But he does have this quality that a lot of people find attractive, like kind of like a cockiness, arrogance to him. And it looks like you're trying to like make this, or whoever is trying to make this work. I'm not saying whoever's watching this is pregnant, but someone, either you or someone in your life, they're trying to make it work, and it's really freaking hard. It's like she's messing with stinging nettles here. So, Knight of Coins. There might be another person. You might even partially be separated. Let me just say this. The POI, we'll talk about this, the pregnant person as the POI. The POI, they might be coming out of this relationship or considering it, and there might be another dude who's a little bit not well financially endowed on the kind of side or on the horizon. Now, let me read into the past a little bit just to see how we got here. That's what I usually like to do for these readings. And we'll pull some other cards from the Oracle deck as well. I'm getting the Spanish word for pregnant, which I'm pretty sure is embarazada. Sorry, my pronunciation. So there might be someone with Latino or Hispanic heritage involved, or someone who speaks Spanish. That's another little confirmation there as well. And I say with like pretty much every, no I don't. If something doesn't feel like it's resonating, don't try to force it. Like if you don't feel like this is resonating, you can click off. No shame in that. Really any video, any kind of channeled message. Ooh. Yeah. I need to work on my shuffling. Okay. I'm getting some immature behavior on the part of... okay, yeah. So, here we have Page of Swords reversed, the Fool. And this is all mirrored. It's really this first, this and this, but... Page of Wands, upright. I'm honestly feeling like this is more like you or whoever is the POI. They weren't making the best decisions when they got with this person. And I feel like this person was very exciting and it was a new relationship and there's a lot of hope in the beginning. But I'm getting like literally got embarrassing, like literally, not like embarazada, like pregnant, like they had you looking a little bit like a fool, or the POI looking a little bit like a fool. But they seem very fun at first, and because I'm getting this POI really gives the person the benefit of a doubt. The discernment is not really there. I'm getting blocked boundaries, like blocking boundaries. The POI would put up boundaries. The dude would just ignore them or like wouldn't even acknowledge them. Yeah, that's not really... Yeah, it's... really unhealthy, I would say. I don't want to get too into it, but I think if you're the POI or if you know the POI, I think it will make sense. Let me actually get... I want to know what is the best case scenario for this POI? What is the best case scenario out of the situation? Like if all the right steps were taken, what could be the best case scenario? I'm going to pull top, middle, bottom, as I usually do. I'm getting the word domino. Like domino effect, or like someone's grandfather played dominoes. Or that was a game the POI watched growing up, or you watched growing up. You definitely have a close bond with this person, the POI. I'm saying POI a lot. I apologize. Or you are the person, right? And this is showing up again. This is showing up again. This card, this spiritual guides card, I pulled this before I even started the video because I forget what I was asking about. The best situation scenario. So here we have flow, journey, and spiritual guides. And these were all pulled reversed. I don't always read reversals. I'm not going to read the reversals for this. I'm not reading the reversals. We had 29, 27, 13. If any of those numbers mean anything to you. You might have to take the high road. You might have to... The POI might have to go it alone. I don't see it working out with this masculine figure that's here. And it may not even necessarily be a male. I mean, there are definitely situations where it's like a sapphic relationship and maybe they got the artificial thing going on. But whatever the masculine is, like, they might have to take the high road and, like, get out. Or ditch that person because it's not going to be healthy. Whether they want to keep it or not. Flow, you can't control life's events. You can only control how you deal with them. It's easier to go with the flow when life challenges you. Emotions can overflow unless you release them. Don't let your emotions completely override any logic when making any decisions about the situation. Like, you gotta think, like, is this gonna really, whatever decision is gonna be made, is this gonna work out for me? Like, am I gonna be really suffering because of it? And is the decision I'm gonna make be made without logic? Because I think it's important to have both in mind. I think it is important, but it can't be all emotion. And you think they have to be real with themselves. The POI has to be very real with themselves. And also release any shame as well. I'm getting releasing any shame. And I think most people who probably watched channel messages or pick a cards, pick a pals, whatever, are usually spiritual. So getting in contact with your spirit guides about this, if you're someone who venerates their ancestors, get in touch with them. Build a relationship with them, like ask their advice. Whether this is someone or or you. Ask their advice. And you're gonna build a stronger relationship with them. Also getting like it's this pregnancy. It's definitely not, I mean, of course, like it's a really big deal, but I think it's going to be a really big turning point. And I'm like probably the beginning of a spiritual awakening. Like a really big period of transformation. And that was kind of, I was kind of saying both advice and the best case scenario. But this is something that you're going to have to, hey, like I said, you cannot make major life decisions off a single tarot reading or I wouldn't say a single tarot reading because listen, I've done it myself. But you can't make whole decisions based off a video that you're watching, right? So it's going to take some communication with your spirit guides. Okay? And let me just see what the energy is right now based on how you are right now and what your thought processes are right now. What's the situation going to be like? And we're just going based off like the current energy that it is right now. Based off the situation before taking like any advice that was stated. Let's do one more shuffle. Okay. Yep. So here I'm seeing the Ten of Cups. So this male and female, masculine and feminine. And I'm getting there's a lot of pressure from, there will be a lot of pressure. If any of the family finds out, a lot of pressure to keep the baby and or to stay with the man. I'm getting there's like a lot of traditional values, cultural values that would push the POI to kind of keep the status quo, get married to the individual, keep the child, etc. But then I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Like, that was not a good decision. Knight of Wands reverse as well. It's like a trap situation. It could even literally be like a baby trap situation on the part of the man. I think the true colors will show through. This masculine person, they might be putting on like good colors right now, but they're gonna show like once things get really settled in, like not good traits and qualities. And I really don't want to end it on that note. So let's get into, let me see what else I can read on. We kind of went into the advice. Let's get into more advice, honestly, because I kind of combined the best case scenario and the advice together. So let's get more into that, some more advice. I always like to finish a reading off with advice. Because if you get the reading and it's like, oh, well, if I don't like the outcome, or if I do like the outcome, like, how can I really like cement that or change it, you know? And I'm of the belief that, we're gonna get to the bottom. I'm of the belief that some things, most future outcomes are able to be manipulated. I do think there are some things that are maybe destined or very hard to avoid. So that's a big reason why I like to do the advice. Let me do one real classic shuffle here. Okay. So we have Eight of Wands. This is all, I wonder if I should probably flip this video before I upload it. Anyway, Eight of Wands, how do I say this like PG? This is like a really hot and heavy card. Like, you see, it's like a very phallic card. And this is coming reverse. So if you're feeling lonely, if the POI is feeling lonely, or maybe the D is really good. It's not worth, like, it's really not worth it. Like, this is also like coming in like fast, right? So it's like making like quick decisions, but it's also like the hot and heavy, so it's like don't be de-whipped of it all. You know what I mean? This is here, 10 of Cups. They need to focus, the POI needs to focus on filling their own cups and getting their own bag and fulfilling themselves. And I really think this ties in with the Emperor card as well, reversed. This person may be promising to be, the masculine person might be promising to be some type of provider or really like a good man, stable man, but they're really not. They're really not. And if they do have like the finances, the stability, they might be like financial stability, they might be very emotionally unstable. So it's best that this individual focuses on themselves and how to fill their own cup with happiness, choosing good relationships, healthy ones. They can get their own bag. They can support themselves. They can get whatever they ask for if they work for it. That's what I'm getting for this reading, y'all. And just to reiterate, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not take any medical advice from me. Do not make any major decisions from this video. Okay? And let me know if this resonated. I hope it was somewhat helpful. Maybe offer some guidance. I also do personal readings. I do live like video readings. And I'm more so not more of a, that didn't make sense. Usually when I do live readings, I don't use cards as much. I usually use mainly my psychic ability. I don't use cards much. Maybe I should do that for future videos, actually, not use cards as much. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe if you would like, and good luck with everything.